Okay, I'm on the Jones Hole Trail in the northwest section of Dinosaur National Monument. It's not the most, but definitely a more remote part of this national monument. This trail is about 8 miles long, so it's going to take me a little bit of time, and when I get to the bottom, we should be at the Green River. We're going to make a quick side trip to see some falls, and hopefully we can spot the petroglyphs and pictographs on this trail. About 2 miles out, before you even hit the trailhead, you come around the corner and you're faced with this massive cliff, rock face mountain. It was just stunning. I had to just stop and look at it for a while because I don't know that I've ever seen anything this majestic from this vantage point before. And now that we're almost to the trailhead, let's go hiking. It looks like I'm headed into a box canyon, but right there, that is just an outcropping, which means there's a bend in the river and it goes around it. But that's where I'm going. It's kind of unnerving to look up this rock face. There's the trails, let's go. Okay, so I'm about 1.5 miles out, and this is where the pictograph and this is where the pictograph and petroglyph panels are. And I'm looking for them, and I found one behind me that's super faint, but I'm gonna go see if I can find some more. They're pretty easy to find if you just follow the side trails that are pretty obvious. Coming out from the hatchery, the second group of side trails is where the really nice prominent ones are. And it looks like there's one side trail that goes all the way up at the bottom of the cliff face. So if you want to go exploring up there, feel free. I don't have the time or energy to do that and make it to the river, so we're going to press forward. I'm 2 miles down, which is about halfway to the river, but as promised, it's time for a side quest. Let's go see if we can find a waterfall. Well, I made it. It's a quick little jaunt, about 1/4 mile, so 1/2 mile out and back. Not bad. If you're here, do it. Well, I made it. This is the Green River. Look at these beautiful cliffs. This is what millions of years of erosion will do. So I'm 4 miles in, and that includes all the side quests that I did. I'm right on time. It took me 2 hours to get here. I have a bunch of other things that I want to see today, so I'm headed back to the car. So on the way down, I met a group of people that weren't really all together, but were kind of all together. And I thought that they were hiking back up the trail, but they sure looked pretty nice and fresh for hiking back up the trail. And then I passed them coming out, I passed them going back down. And when I was down at the river, I had noticed 2 river rafts. And so what they did is they rafted down to the Jones Hole area, hiked up to the pictograms, which is only about a 2-mile hike, and now they're hiking back down so they can get on their rafts and finish their trip. Honestly, if you're gonna come out here, that is a cool way to see this area. Check that out as an option. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, coming out was a long, hard climb, especially the last mile and a half. I was just dragging. Pedometer officially says 7.9. That includes the side quest to see the pictograms plus the Eli Creek Falls. Make sure you're prepared. I had plenty of water, I had plenty of proteins, but I did not have any electrolytes or any simple sugars and carbs that would give me a burst of energy. That's where I went wrong this time, but I'm back. I'm going to run the AC at full blast, and we're going to see what's next.